Our next round is all about the music of 2020. I truly believe that music can heal our fractured world by bringing us all together to collectively hate Gal Gadot for singing Imagine. In August, Simon Cowell broke his back falling off a new electric bike. The last time he fell from such a height was when he fell off his shoes. In July, Q magazine folded after 34 years. It's weird to think that in 2020, people don't want to buy a magazine with a 9-page Kasabian interview and a free Biffy Clyro CD. Who's going to interview the Arctic Monkeys and Pearl Jam now? Hopefully, no one. OK, time for some music questions. Take a look at these lyrics. They were transcribed by a fan from a performance at one of the biggest music events of the year. All I want to know is, who was the artist? What was the song? Newton never knew water's light. You flutter like a whale. Caesar's just like ice. Put the pole on a light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you har behind that meth you use. Ducker-durker, stew never went. Look at me, I'm a camel back again.
Look at me, I'm a camel back again.
One of the biggest music events this year. One of the biggest singers, if not the biggest singer in the country.
Right now?
For the last 30, 40 years.
Oh, God, he's old.
40 years?
40.
I think we've got the answer right to this music question, which I'm not sure I've ever done before.
You've got to write the song as well. The song.
The song
and the
Oh,
artist.
fuck off! The song! Oh.
That was a real genuine fuck off.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I've got the singer.
OK, you've all got some.
We've got it, mate.
Next, we got a question from YouTuber and rapper KSI.
Hey, Jimmy. This year in May, I released my debut album, Dissimulation. But a month earlier in April, a newcomer climbed the charts to set a new world record when they knocked The Weeknd off the top spot. Who was it, and what was the song?
OK, back in April, the somewhat ironic newcomer topped the charts.
So that was quite early in lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to know this.
One song released this year had people up in arms, with US political pundit Ben Shapiro particularly worried. He tweeted, "My only real concern is that the women involved, who apparently require a bucket and a mop, get the medical care they require." What song had him so worried?
Oh, yes.
Fourth question in music. Take a look at Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl performing a catchy new song in September. Take a look at this. Listen to the lyrics.
She got the power, got the scream. Everybody knows Nandi's a queen. Nandi, 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 Nandi. You know, rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll.
Simple question. Who the fuck is Nandi?
I know this shit.
Do you?
Nandi.
Who's Nandi?
I ain't telling you.
Why are you being stiff?
Huh?
Why are you being weird now?
I am being stiff. These are our questions. We're not giving you the answers. No peeking.
All right,
You ain't looking at nothing.
it's fine.
Oh, shit! I meant to just do that, and then I nearly killed you instead.
That's a little
that
bit
was Maya, that was the scariest moment of my fucking life. In my mind, when I smacked it against the thing, it just streamed down so you couldn't see anything. I didn't think it'll topple over and kill some.
For our next question, it's over to the Channel 4 newsroom and the one and only Jon Snow. He's reporting on one of the biggest songs of the year, but can you guess which one? Take it away, John.
An American man is attempting to sue his ex-girlfriend, claiming she deceived him and made him spend up all his cash. The plaintiff, who is in his 30s, said he originally thought he would be single forever until he met the defendant, but later realised that she, who he describes as an angel, was only with him to get back at her ex-lover. He became suspicious of the defendant's intentions when he felt she didn't care for him when they kissed. He states he had spent all of his cash on her, under the pretence that she felt the same as him. The plaintiff admitted to a lack of evidence over the defendant's alleged infidelities, simply telling the court, "I know she creeping. I feel it in the air." More updates as we get them. Back to you, Jimmy.
I know she's creeping.
We know what this is.
You know what this is? OK.
I'm not entirely sure I know of a song that has come out this year.
No.
OK, let's have some answers. I showed you those lyrics transcribed from a performance from a well-known musical legend. Did you get this?
Richard Ayoade got it.
Go on.
Rabbit, Chaz and Dave.
That is not the correct answer, and I think you know that.
No, we did the other one. I'm still standing.
Go on, you got...
I'm still standing by Elton John.
Stacey, James?
Yep. But you better get it goodbye to feel out of my head. Come on. That's what I got from it.
OK, well, that is correct. David, you got...
Well, I got Elton John. I was very happy with that situation. And then you had to say what song, and I had absolutely no idea. So I put Candle in the Wind on the basis that is one of his songs, and so it might have been that.
OK, we're going to take a look at Elton John's disconcerting yet enjoyable performance. But before we do, I will say he's a legend. I'll take Elton on a bad day over anyone else on a good day. Here's Elton John.
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like when it freezes just like ice. There's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. Get the things fool never went. Look at me, I'm coming back again. Got a taste of love in a simple way. You need to know I'm still standing. You just fade away.
It was Elton John singing I'm Still Standing for the One World Together at Home virtual concert.
Has he relearned all of his songs from Vic Green?
OK, next one. KSI asked you which newcomer set a world record when he knocked The Weeknd off #1. OK, so this is a musical question. So, James and Stacey, we can agree Dead Person is the wrong answer, yes?
Well...
And Joe and Richard, you wrote...
Joe Biden.
You put Joe Biden. OK,
Biden.
so David Mitchell, with the correct musical answer... Go on, what have you got?
We put Captain Tom and maybe other old people who he sung it with.
Well, yeah, it was Captain Tom. It was Michael Ball sung it with him.
Well,
not that old.
How old is Michael
He's
Ball?
a medium old age.
Medium old.
Happy to medium.
He's
50s.
got to be above average age, hasn't he? Not quite as much above average as Captain Tom.
Yeah, Tom is moving the average.
I mean, I reckon I'm probably above average age.
No.
I'm 46. What's the average age?
He
of a
is my
person?
dad's age. Imagine that. Look, you could have birthed me.
I've never felt so young.
OK. Captain Tom with his #1, You'll Never Walk Alone. I asked you what song received complaints and led to US political pundit Ben Shapiro tweeting, my only real concern is that the women involved get the medical care they require. What do you think it was? Can I Joe?
Was it Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion with their top hit, Wet as Pussy?
That's the only way that should be pronounced.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Stacey, Joe, did you get this?
Yep. Whop.
Yeah, that is correct. Maya, David?
Yeah, wet and gushy. That's what you said, isn't it?
Well, this is a conversation I'm finding difficult to negotiate.
Well, it's very hard being a new father.
Shall we continue with the quiz?
Yes, because you've got to go to Maya's parents' evening in a minute.
Yeah.
OK, I showed you Dave Grohl performing a new track all about someone called Nandi. I wanted to know who's Nandi. Did anyone get this?
She's a kid who plays the drums.
Oh. That is the right answer. She's a kid that plays the drums that challenged Dave Grohl to a drum-off online, and he took to the challenge, and then she kind of beat him in the drum-off, and then he wrote a song about her as a prize. He's a very nice man.
She's also his chiropodist.
Yeah. She's a former chiropodist.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I am sure.
That's
No
what
points.
she's going to fall back on if the drumming doesn't work out. Yeah. It's
I
good
think
to
the
have a
drumming
trade.
is going to work out. What did you write for this, Mike?
Well, is it the correct plural of Nando? As in more than one branch of Nando's? One Nando, many Nandi.
No point, no point. Let's take a look at Nandi in action. She's a remarkable young woman. Have a look at this.
Only a chiropodist would play
Yes.
drums barefoot.
Exactly. Look at those feet. Those feet are in top condition.
You saw Jon Snow reporting on one of the biggest songs of the year. Did you get what it was?
We sort of didn't really follow it, but then I wondered maybe it's what Boris Johnson sang to Carrie Simmons when he proposed.
That wasn't a hit song, it turns out. Richard, Joe, well, you've got the...
The Joe Biden rap.
No points, no points. What do you got, Stacey?
Is it Savage Love by Jason Derulo?
Well, let's go back to Jon Snow.
Savage love. When you kiss me, I know you don't get two fucks, but I still want that. Your savage love. Your savage love. Your savage love. You could use me, 'cause I still want that.
OK, that's right. It was TikTok favourite Savage Love by Jason Derulo. Time now for a special bonus question from the esteemed actor Charles Dance. He's reading an extract from a celebrity biography released in 2020. Who is the mystery author? Take a look.
Chapter 39, Dem Babies. Nick's proposal to me was wrapped in childlike romance. He was always eating candy, which the eternally 12 in me found totally acceptable for a grown man. With that enormous, luminous smile of his, Nick gave me one of those big candy ring pops. It was among other confections inside a little metal Hello Kitty lunchbox. I thought, OK, this is cutely festive. I'll eat some candy with him. Disguised as a candy pop ring was a large, clear, emerald-cut diamond, flanked by 2 moon-cut diamonds, surrounded by smaller pink diamonds, a very real ring. It was dazzling and matched the situation. I wore a lavender dress with a pink cardigan, and we took a helicopter ride over the city and marveled at the lights and reveled in our moment. That night, Nick and I sparkled and shone brighter than the Empire State Building itself.
Ah.
So, Charles Dance, whose biography was he reading from?
What do you think?
Is it Nasty Nick?
It is not Nasty Nick. It's a big biography this year. Came out, I would say, a diva-ish. That is kind of how she talks the whole time.
She.
Slightly diva-ish view of the world.
Oh,
Huge
I know who
star.
it is.
Have you all got something for this? Yeah. Whose biography do you think it was?
We thought it might be Mariah Carey.
OK, you've gone.
Mariah Carey.
And you've gone with?
Can I just say, I'm Jewish, so obviously when James suggested this answer, I thought, well, what the hell do I know? It could well be this. But now that everyone's saying Mariah, it seems a ridiculous answer.
So you thought it might be the Bible and it was God's biography. You thought that might have been in God's biography, where she gets proposed to and they go on a helicopter ride.
Yes, because
that
God
bit
is
of the
a
Bible.
she.
I don't know that bit of the Bible. I mean, I've not been to Sunday school in a while, but I think that would have stuck out.
A lot of stuff happens in that book. It's who's got time to comb through it all.
Let's go back to Charles Dance for the answer.
That was an extract from The Meaning of Mariah Carey by Mariah Carey.
OK, so points, no points. Let's see what that's done to the scores. OK, so currently, in last place, James and Stacey with 15. Just one ahead, David and I with 16. Way in the lead, Joe and Richard with 20 and a half.